having the microgrid perform in the way that we expected it to felt fantastic and was also a huge relief.
We were quickly drawn upon as a resource, not only from citizens in the community, but also different organizations, because they need power to operate. And whatever that may be, when they know they can come here and have that sort of power to be able to continue their normal functions, then that's a pretty big thing.
Families that were in the dark that were like, you know, what do we do? Like, it's a little cold at home, we need to go somewhere to charge up the devices and things like that. So they came out here, and so we were able to provide another a warm place for them. So that was really nice too.
They wouldn't have been able to go anywhere else. Everything else was shut down because of the power outage. So the Lake Rancheria did save human lives that day.
Those were rooms that were given to people in the local community that have health needs that they need, like either breathing machines or medical devices to basically stay alive.
Those people had nowhere to go. We saved lives.
We're glad to say that we were able to take care of them here. So that was a big thing that I can say we're proud to be able to do for our local community.
High demand, very high demand, yeah. The phone was ringing off the hook, people wanted to stay with us, and we just started making a wait list. It was all at once rather than having, you know, a couple months in advance to make all the reservations for all 100 rooms. I couldn't ask for a better team. The front desk, you know, they answered every call they could, they made every reservation. Their guest service is phenomenal. Our housekeeping had a very difficult time with it because of it being sold out back-to-back nights. Housekeeping had a very demanding job for that time.
But they kept up with it.
Oh yeah, no, they did a great job.
It was very busy, very intense, and the tension was high all over the place. In Lillipad, we had a line of tickets that was 70 tickets long, non-stop, all day long. So it was pretty crazy. It was okay, well, let's feed as many people as possible. We're providing them with all the comfort we can. Great feeling of pride among all the teams. Everybody worked very hard, and so, hey, we did it.
When the shutdown the second time happened, we had a little bit more notice. I think it was 2 days or a day or something like that. And so as soon as that word came out, we were stockpiling around the clock ice and those resources that the guests would need when they come in. So we used that, and we applied, you know, what we had learned from the first shutdown to the second shutdown.
I think people were better prepared. We didn't have to have the crazy emergency response that we had the first time, and planning helped with that, and keeping the EOC open just kept our thumb on the event as it was happening. The EOC was open for command and control of the event that was happening here. We had 12-hour shifts to keep a thumb on our resources, to know where we were headed, what we had in reserve.
Pretty much the way that the meetings ran, we had security on point, we had fuel lines on point, we had our inventory. Nothing was overlooked.
To meet and have that common planning meeting to know what's going on in everybody's little sector of the emergency is very, very vital to any emergency response.